What is up, y'all? It's your boy J-Bobs here on the call today for League of Ordinary Gentlemen Week 2 action of Season 3. And yes, guys, I'm feeling a little dehydrated still, so don't mind me a little here on this broadcast. But, we're gonna go ahead and... What playbooks is he using? Yeah, I was gonna say, I think he needs to change his playbooks. You have to use, like, real playbooks. I'm not too entirely sure. I should know the rule, but, like... I was like, don't wear the white shoes, please. That would get confusing really quickly. Um... Anywho, Lucas Oil Stadium, the site of today's matchup. Looking at the admin chat too while I'm doing this, but oh well. Let's just get this game kicked off. Not too worried about that right now. We got to focus on OKC, who absolutely wrecked us last year, so... Logan Cook tees it up, and we are underway here in Week 2 as we look to go to 2-0. 2-0 against division rivals while we're at that. And OKC is going to get a hole on the return, and he gets set to 26. So that's where he will start with this football. It will be 1st and 10. And yes, I'm glad that I mispronounced his first name now, but I've been learning how to pronounce this guy's name on my team. Last year I started with just 91 overall linebacker, but I mispronounced his first name. It's really Foyesade Oluwakin, not Foyesade. I kind of whitewashed his name last week, so I apologize for those of you who took notice of that. I'm sure it was just me, but anyways, he is such a key part of our defense, and we're going to need him today if we're going to beat OKC, who likes to run the ball with Taylor, and there's an RPO to start the game. And remember, there's a league limit now on how many times you can run that in a game. It is 5. Actually, no, it was a draw play, so that does not count. Looked like an RPO, but it will be 2nd and 7. Second and 7. He looks to throw. He's going to quickly get this out to O.J. Howard, the tight end, for a first down. And I'm not sure what Campbell was doing on that corner. He kind of overran it. And that was an AI. That wasn't a user. And he's got a fresh set of downs here because of that. And now it's 1st and 10 for OKC. And a counter run. Taylor into space. Boone, the only one that could track him down. And finally does slow him down enough for other guys to get there. But he gets all the way inside the 20 to the 17. And this defense that pitched a shutout in Week 1 is already backs against the wall here. We were backs against the wall against Drakey on the second drive of the game before getting that pick 6, but right now we are struggling. We are struggling to stop number 28. And now he's going to take off with Anthony Richardson and get a couple. And he's suffering quite a few injuries here to start the game. It's now in 2nd and 8. He's going to look, throw, caught, sharp, 1st and goal. And Cisco didn't come out of his safety spot quickly enough there. And he's got first and goal now at the 5. And that pass intended for Sharp again, but this time Murphy was all over it. The corner who we just signed in free agency. Good job there, second and goal. We're going to trust our guys here at the goal line to hold up that man coverage. If we're sending 6, we got to trust our corners. And that's an easy touchdown. That is an easy touchdown for Jonathan Taylor. As easy as it gets, as the offensive line just dogged us there, and that's our first touchdown allowed of the season. As OKC goes up 7-zip. And that's why I said we don't take anything lightly, but we already knew OKC was going to be a tough game, considering what happened to us last year, and he kind of tore us apart. And we're going to get a block here, but it's not even going to, it's barely going to get us past the 20 here. Got wide D lineman here. See if he can capitalize. And there we go. ETN on the first carry gets a gain of 9. So we found the hole, exploited it, got 9, and it's second and short. These are the situations we want to be in here early in this game. And now he's going to think better of. And here comes the blitz, and it's caught by Ingram out of the backfield, and he's got it first at the 44. So he sent the blitz that time. It didn't pay off. We're going to make some adjustments here. And that pass, a little out in front, and it forces Agnew to the sideline. He did catch it in bounds, but he only got 4. So that wasn't the best looking throw from Trevor Lawrence. It's second and 6. He came open there, just kind of misfired a little. And he's going to keep pressing our receivers, and there's another blitz. And it's going to get home as Lawrence barely got rid of it, and ETN didn't get out of the backfield there. Third and 6. And now he can play coverage all day long here. Doesn't have a lot of guys here in the middle. I wish I had something that went to the middle of the field here, because he seems to be emphasizing the corners. And that pass dropped. And we go 3 and out. Well, technically not 3 and out. It was 1 first down and then 3 and out. And this is looking a lot like our game last season here in Indianapolis, as this is going to go into the end zone for a touchback. So the Colts have it at the 20, first and 10, and they absolutely just ran it right down our throats on that first drive, and it's not what I like to see. 99 overall running back Jonathan Taylor going all over us defensively. And they schemed him pretty well there, too. And he's going to have time, but he ends up running out of it. He was looking for Taylor out of the backfield. And it would be 2nd and 10. And there's a broken tackle, but he only gets back to the line of scrimmage. So linebackers are there to make the tackle at the end. So Yasir Abdullah who makes the play, and it's 3rd and 10. Yeah, come out with several tight ends here. And that pass picked off by Aluakin as he threw it right to him. He must have not seen him lurking, as Aluakin already has his 2nd pick of the season. And that sets us up shop at the Indianapolis 23. Yeah, he was right there. Perfect position. Gets us into scoring range against a guy who really stifled us a lot last year. And Etienne cuts it back, and he's going to score! Touchdown, Jags! Duval! It's like he knew what I was going to run, and I still ran it anyways. And it worked. So we're an extra point away from tying it. And McManus puts it through. And that drive took 5 seconds. One play, 23 yards from Travis Etienne. And I just had a weird feeling that he was going to try and pursue, and he over-pursued. And that's what paid off there. Oh, I took myself out of the play there on the return, but luckily our AIs were able to do some good block shedding, and he only gets to the 20. So there we go again. The Colts have it 1st and 10. We got to focus on stopping that run, of course, from Jonathan Taylor. And it's a play action. And he's under pressure, and it's broken up. Miner almost got there to make the interception. He was very close from that slot corner spot. It was a good break on the ball. He's able to break it up at 2nd and 10. And that pass dropped by Taylor. Good hit by Aluakin to force that ball to come out. And it's now 3rd and 10. It's an obvious passing situation. I mean, come on. He's going to force Woods to the right here. And he's going to go deep. And he tested Cisco. Oh, I thought he caught it on the deflection. I was going to say. I was about to lose it. But it does fall incomplete. It's 4th and 10, and the Colts have to punt. So he tested our automated intelligence software, and oh boy. Don't touch this football. Let it go. I almost blocked it. Like, I didn't think I'd come right up the middle and have a chance to block that. Instead, we're going to have great field position at the 48 once more. I literally just came right up the middle with a defensive lineman and almost blocked that kick. And IRL, I would say, give him credit for that bad punt while we're at it. But that's not how Madden works. I think he just messed up the punt. Back to the ground here, and this time Etienne doesn't have a whole lot of space. And it'll be 2nd and 8. And that pass broken up. His coverage is good, and it's now 3rd and long. Situations we want to avoid here. Even with this great field position, we might be wasting it. And that pass caught. Kirk, first down. And that was easy enough. So it went right to Christian Kirk. And he didn't drop this one. And a sack. Unable to escape the pocket. A game plan for short passing here today, and that's the one issue about doing that is faster pocket degradation. And his coverage was all over the field. And I noticed he's using the safety a lot, so maybe we need to take advantage of that. Because he's actually using that safety. Now we're going to watch the right side here. He doesn't appear to have a whole lot of coverage out there right now. And that pass, Ingram had to stretch out to get it, and he's got the first down. I told you, we're going to watch the right side. We're going to watch what that corner does. I was like 99% sure he was going to go deep, so Ingram was going to be open. That pass was a little airy from Trevor Lawrence, but does get the first down yardage here. And again, it looks like that right side might be open here if they send that blitz. To the corner, and it's a little off the mark again from Lawrence. We had him there. We had him. It's just threw it a little too early, and it's 2nd and 10. Oh, 64, left guard, didn't throw the block he needed to. And he came down and made this great tackle, honestly. But I'm waiting for my left guard to get downfield. He just doesn't get it done. You don't have to hike this football here. We're going to let it run. That's the one thing I knew I had on my side was that the quarter was going to end. I didn't want to run a play. He has great eyes, though. I'll tell you that. Great eyes out of that safety spot, and I really... was hoping that play would bust open. Now it's 3rd and long again. That's the thing. He's leaving the middle of the field, like the center, wide open. And Lawrence can't escape. And this Colts defense, again, stands up. As their offensive line is not holding up today. And we're forced to settle for a field goal, and McManus puts it through. Makes it 10-7. So, just started the second quarter. We're in the lead for the first time here today. And missed that tackle because he made the cut, but Parker Washington, the wide receiver, made a good tackle at the 19. And so he'll start out 1st and 10. He's coming out. He's coming out wide here. And he's going to go deep. One-on-one shot. And it's broken up by Minor. Wow, he had the matchup he wanted. I had to run. It's just I feel like sometimes I do have to run man coverage. I don't want to do it when Jonathan Taylor's in the backfield because that's trouble. And it'll be 2nd and 10. And as the pass caught Taylor out of the backfield, but for no gain. Clemens, the linebacker that was drafted by the computer, makes the tackle. It's 3rd and 10. And that pass is going to be broken up incomplete. He was double covered. And it's 4th and 10. Again, the Colts have to punt. As Campbell got there from his corner spot, ran the cover 2 invert again, and it broke his will offensively. Agnew fields it, and he gets a return out of this somehow. I thought about calling for a fair catch, but that kick was much higher than I thought. I probably should have. So now 1st and 10 here. And that pass is caught by Ingram for a 1st down on the play action. So he came with the blitz. It didn't pay off. And it's another 1st down. And he's so focused on trying to stop number 1. And a little hole there, but it's closed up quickly there by the linebacker, and it's 2nd and 8. And it'll be 2nd and 8. And there's pressure. Lawrence on the run. It's caught. Agnew, 1st down and more. Agnew dives. Touchdown, Jags. Duval. I was like, you're going to keep setting pressure? Fine, I'll run a bootleg. And I'm allowed to sprint out if there's pressure. And there was from the other side. It was a perfectly timed call. And we're now up by 2 scores. And now we got a 17-7 lead here on OKC. as Cook sends it. And this is about a couple yards deep. He'll bring it out again. And a good cutback, but he only gets to the 22. Clemens makes the tackle. And it looks like Tank Bigsby, our backup running back, is a little shaken up. And he had his uses a lot last year when ETN was having fatigue issues in that game against Snoop. For those of you who remember that. And he's going to go deep. Broken up, incomplete. Cisco makes the play. And it will be 2nd and 10. And we love seeing number 5 all over the field, making sure that his 4 verts doesn't work. And that pass broken up, incomplete. It's now 3rd and 10. Oh, Tank Bigsby has an abdominal tear. That sucks. As it's now 3rd and 10. I almost user lurked with Clemens. And that pass, oh, it's caught, held on to by Taylor, and it's a 1st down, even though Lloyd delivered a hit, and he's got a 1st down there. And that moves the chains. We didn't want that. Didn't want to excessively use cover 2 and draw unwanted attention there. He's going to have time to throw this ball. Richardson's going to escape the pocket, and he gets 9 out of that. Is their defensive line unable to contain him? And I had to choose between covering the deep guy and going after Richardson, and obviously the play is to just let Richardson get 9 yards, but there is absolutely no contain. And it's 2nd and short. And he does hand it to Taylor for a 1st down. And there's a run. Taylor gets a couple. And it'll be 2nd and 8. And that pass, oh, it's caught by Sharp as Murphy unable to make the play, and it's a 1st down. And that was definitely a hot route. That slant was not on the screen there. He's just going to check it down here, and Taylor gets a gain of 6. So took away everything deep, but again, our defensive line unable to get home. Trayvon Walker and company need to kind of step it up a little bit. in order to like allow that to not allow that to happen. And that pass caught. O.J. Howard first down at the 14. Cisco unable to break it up as he was late getting there. Tried to undercut it. And that pass caught. Sharp. Out of bounds, 2nd and 4 at the 8. Taylor is able to get into space here, and it's now 3rd and 1. We got to start burning our timeouts now. So we're now at the 5. And a little speed option. What is he doing? Make the tackle. He just kind of strafed the whole time, not seeing that he could just attack the ball. I believe that's a rookie linebacker, and that was a rookie mistake. You go after the quarterback, you make him pitch it, because anything can go wrong when you do that. Force him to do that. Instead, it's 1st and goal. We have to burn yet another timeout. And now a false start. So back them up 5, but it's still 1st and goal. And he gives to Taylor. And Taylor's stacked up. It's now 2nd and goal. We're forced to burn our last time out. And this might have been the dream that OKC had on this drive, to run out the clock and score and get himself back into this game. And there's Taylor, and he gets nothing out of that. As Fatukasi gets in the backfield. We have no timeouts left, so we're going to have to rely on our defense to hold them to 3. He's got those 2 tight ends to the right. Here on 3rd and goal, we got to watch them. Those are who he likes to throw it to. And that pass caught for the touchdown. And that was the worst case scenario. He went all the way down the field, ran out the clock, and got into the end zone. And that's thanks to our defensive line not getting home to Richardson. He just had He had the comfort of his own couch to throw that football from, and had all day to do it. And the extra point makes it a 3-point game. And with no timeouts, we really can't really do much with this football, I think. We're just going to take it at the 25. Hope he's not guarding the sidelines. That would be but expecting OKC to cover his corners well, he usually does. And he tries to come downhill with the high safety. That's what he likes to do. We need our pass rush to hold up, and that's not something we've been getting a whole lot of today. That pass. Ingram on the sideline makes the catch, and he's got it first. Or, excuse me, that's Agnew. As he's able to tiptoe, get out of bounds. Let's see if he tries to stop that here. And we're unable to throw this ball deep. It is picked off by Blackman. And hold on a minute. And now he's in Hail Mary range here with 5 seconds to go because of that. And wow, there was a lot of... Our receivers were just locked up down the field there. I want to actually see what happened on this play. Did they run into each other? Did they run into defenders? Because nobody really finished the route on that play. And that pass, oh, it's picked off by Braswell. And, oh, what a tackle there to prevent it. What could have been a pick six. As he threw it right to one of my prevent defense corners, and that's it for the first half. A little bit of a wild ending there. We still walk into halftime with a 17-14 lead. We're a little deflated by the fact we gave up that touchdown. That's... That's kind of what set him up. So Gay sends it deep, and we're going to start at the 25. We're not going to bring it out. So see, now he's got all these guys in the box. He's probably expecting me to run this football to start this drive. And there's Kirk wide open into space. And he's going to have it up to midfield, a gain of 25. And that was easy, as the defense just lost him. And here comes the blitz. ETN unable to get through. Man, if he could have gotten through that somehow. And it'll be 2nd and 9. And now showing that double mug. Oh, that's nearly picked off. Lance Riddick couldn't get inside leverage. And that was just kind of, I was kind of counting on that. And now it's 3rd and long. These are not situations we want to be in against OKC. And that pass caught. Riddick this time does have the first. And that time we had just enough time to get rid of the football. Riddick's first catch of the game. Here comes the blitz. Ingram holds on to it, and he's got 7. And it'll be 2nd and 3. And again, showing blitz. And Etienne's got it. And Etienne cuts it back. He's got it first at the 15. So, under 5 to play in the third. And Etienne gets a gain of 5. And 2nd and 5 coming up after that carry. And Lawrence is going to keep it, and Lawrence is going to get drilled, but he does get 3 at least. And it'll be 3rd and 2. And Etienne runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Jags! Duval! The RPO works to perfection. So he had his linebacker on his heels there. I was reading it. And yeah, he came downhill a little too far. And we got that 2-score lead we had before halftime right back. McManus drills the extra point, makes it 24-14. And now Cook sends it, and we can expect him to bring it out. He has been the whole game. And he's going to get to the 23. So 1st and 10. Colts at the 23 here. Play action to start this drive. And he's going to go deep. And there's no way. He overthrew everyone. And it's 2nd and 10. Murphy with good coverage on that play, 2nd and 10. Taylor's lined up on the right here. He's going to give it to Hull, the other running back, and that was a good play call, I have to admit. I shifted my D lineman thinking, is this going to give it to Taylor? Nope, he gave it to the other guy. And I was completely caught off guard there, I'll have to admit. That pass caught. Taylor, 1st down, it appears. Maybe just short. Nope, he's got it at the line. Right at the 44. That was an ugly looking screen, but it worked. And he's been running 4 verts a lot this game, so it was the perfect kind of screen too, where he set up a 4 verts behind it. And Richardson's going to throw it. It's picked off by Miner. And John Miner is going to have it past midfield to the 47 as he decided to force it in, and it does not pay off. As man coverage held up on that play. Oh, that's not the play I meant to call. But it might work here. We'll see. And yeah, I saw that pressure. I was like, yeah, we're not gonna. He's gotta get rid of that. 2nd and 10. ETN. Whoa, what a big tackle there for a loss. As our offensive line got pushed back on that play, and it's now 3rd and long. And that pass, Kirk got it! He held on, it's a 1st down. Christian Kirk has come up big in this game so far. And yes, he might only have 3 catches for 62 yards, but some of those have been massive, including this one. And he was just able to beat the corner. And we had to count on it on that play. And ETN, not much there. This is now 2nd and 8. And that pass caught. Ingram, 1st down. We do have to snap it this time. We're coming up at the end of the quarter. And he's been pretty big in this game, too. And a big hole for ETN. And Travis Etienne has another 1st down. And we're going to have it 1st and goal at the 10 to start the 4th quarter. And with the 24-14 lead, we can make this a 3-score game here if we can get in. That pass. Oh, I didn't see Levante David. He picked it off. Oh, the blue end zone. Oh, that's what I hate about playing on the road. You can't see the guy in the end zone because they're camouflaged. And now we might have a cardiac kid game after that because that's a tough one. We had a chance to get it into the end zone and pretty much put it out of reach. Instead, they have the momentum here. And that pass broken up by Cisco. In man coverage on the tight end, it's 2nd and 10. And it would have been nice if he got 2 hands on it and picked it off and pretty much switched the momentum right back. But we'll take that. That's 2nd and 10. We still just got to play solid defense here. If we could do that, then we still are in a good position. We just got to play good defense. And that pass caught, 1st down. Cisco was on his heels on that play. So you saw where my user wasn't on that play and found the open zone. And that pass caught by Sharp, and a good tackle there by Boone. And it'll be 2nd and 5. And he's got plenty of time here to try and stage this comeback. Oh, I got caught on a defensive lineman, and Taylor tries to cut back, and he does get the first down. He's been quick hiking a lot in this game. I might have to address that with them after. Like, he's not allowing me time to make shifts, and these are not hurry-up situations. You have to allow at least 5 seconds for your defense, for the defense to adjust. And that pass is caught for a gain of 7. We've been getting up a lot of chunks on this drive. And it'll be 2nd and 3. And that pass caught. Hull beat the linebacker, and he's got a first down at the 37. The clock stops as it's now under 5 minutes to play. And he's in position to make it a 1-score game now, at the very least, with a field goal. And there's a run to the right. Taylor outruns everybody. And he is tackled into the end zone. And what did I tell you? We had a win in the bag, and now all of a sudden OKC back in it because we threw a pick in the end zone. And he went 94 yards down the field, too. Camouflaged in the end zone, picked it off, and then he goes down the field and scores, and he's right back in it. And not much room for Agnew on the return. And I can sense that it's about to get really loud in here, as Colts fans rise up to their feet. What seemingly looked like a game that was out of hand for them all of a sudden is in reach because of that pick by Lawrence. There we go. Gonna trust Kirk to make a play, and it's broken up this time, as he had everything else on lockdown. And it's now 2nd and 10. And that pass, Agnew has a first down, and that will quiet the crowd. So now we have it 1st and 10. And that, oh, it's picked off by Cross. He came in and read it. And Cross is going to score. And OKC has stormed into the lead. He just read that route all the way. It's not going to show me what he ran. Wow, Christian Kirk. I've been complimenting him the whole game, but when it comes down to it, on this drive, he has come up short, just like he did in the Super Bowl. And Cross read that perfectly, and he had me fooled, I'll have to admit. We can't take this loss here. It's a division rival, first of all, and second of all, our next 6 games are against highly competitive opponents. We have Dave coming up next week. We cannot afford to lose this one. as now, as he's now feeling his confidence, and we need a touchdown if we want to get back into this. And as the blitz, Kirk makes the catch, and he has a gain of 8. And it'll be 2nd and 2. Yeah, I'm just feeling really deflated right now. This would be a really deflating loss. This would be probably the worst loss I've had in a long time if we don't manage to pull this back into our control. And Etienne is able to lower the shoulder and get the first down. I mean, and this is exactly how Dave wants me to feel going into this game. Deflated, down and out. He's got Tua at quarterback now, so he's even more dangerous than he was before. And Ingram's going to make that catch. He's got a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd and 4. Does the cardiac kid have a moment in him here to save this game? Or will OKC come out triumphant after that comeback that he just pulled off stunningly? As it's now 2nd and 4. And Etienne's going to cut it back, and he's got a first down. And we're going to let this run to the 2-minute mark. I mean, we can run our offense. We have all 3 timeouts. And there's the pass. Ingram has it. And Ingram's going to lower the shoulder and get some extra yards. He gets 8. And it'll be 2nd and 2. It's just time to run our offense. And there's the pass caught on the screen. Etienne's got a first. And we're coming up on a minute to play here. And we caught one of the linebackers retreating, but of course his user, which has been all over the field the whole game, reads that perfectly, and it's now 2nd down. And we're running out of time here, so we got to be careful. And now it's 3rd and 5 after that catch. And it's 3rd and 5. This defense flying all over the field right now, it seems like. We just have been unable to break his code. And Etienne does hold on to that football. It's 1st and goal. A clutch catch from number 1. As it's now 1st and goal at the 8. And we're not going to be stupid this time. We're going to throw it away. So it's now 2nd and goal. So you have that in lockdown. "21 seconds left. If we work a little closer, I'd think about running this football. Lawrence gonna throw it, caught. Riddick, oh, he's at the 1. He did get out of bounds. That is big. Third and goal, 15 seconds to go. And nervous times here. We're on offense. And a little bubble screen, it works! Touchdown, Jags! Duval! And we're back in front here late. And maybe, just maybe, we have averted disaster. As McManus puts the extra point through. And I was able to use the RPO because we had that timeout still in case it didn't work. So with 13 seconds left, we just have to make sure we defend downfield and make sure we don't give up any big plays here, including on this kickoff return, which he is going to bring out. And he is tackled at the 23, and that wasted 4 seconds while we're at that. So we'll see what he decides to do here. He's got the deep crosser, and he's going to have it out of bounds with 2 seconds left here. Field goal might be a possibility. Because our corner didn't get there. He was way out of, oh yeah, he was way short. And he is going to line up for a field goal. We're going to give him the ice. Now, will he try it? Will he try it still? He is going to. This works against what's his face, Dave. And he's going to fake it and throw it complete. But it doesn't get in. He used his fake field goal on this play from 51 yards short of the end zone. And that was a gutsy call. I respect it. I had a feeling, honestly. I chose not to account for it. Especially when he was taking all that time to decide whether or not he actually wanted to kick this field goal. And he faked it. But he can't fake it again now because you get one fake a year. So there goes his fake field goal, and it burned him. But we end up pulling it off. Oh, the cardiac kid, first time this season has come through. And we didn't want that to be a cardiac kid game. We were in control of that, and we just kind of let it slip away, and we had to get it back under our control there in the final seconds. But yeah, I don't think that would have happened at home, simply because his defender wouldn't have been camouflaged in the end zone. I would have never thrown it there. I mean, I'm still burning about the fact I threw that pick in the end zone. It was just like all I see is blue in the end zone, and of course there's a blue shirt camouflaged in there. It's kind of similar to that touchdown, that third touchdown they gave up against Marr in that playoff game, where I was using a linebacker and I didn't see one of his receivers leak into the shallow middle part of the field because he was just camouflaged in the end zone. So I don't know. I don't think it's my eyesight. I think it's very difficult to see that when you're trying to read a whole entire field, and then it burns you at the end, especially if you're on offense in this situation. But wow, okay. I need my heart rate to slow down after that one. And this is why we say take nothing for granted. We got the win against OKC. We knew it was going to be tough, but I mean, it was a game we had to have because let's have a look here real quick at our schedule. I mean, let's just have a quick look. Look at that. Dave is up next. Now, we don't want to take Ty Stake too lightly. He can be a good user. He wasn't in the playoffs last year. But he's been in the playoffs before. He's been competitive. He took the Commanders to the playoffs last man this season, so I wouldn't doubt him. And then we have Keanu Reeves, who was in the playoffs on the NFC side. Not the real Keanu Reeves. That's just a screen name. And then we got Adam, who, yeah, we've never beat before. And then we got Marr, and everybody knows who that is by now. So, yeah, some tough opponents here. And then we got and then we got Dirty D, Dustin, whatever you want to call him. I still call him Dirty D. So that might be an easy game, but again, take nothing for granted, like we did in that game against Drakey. And then after that, we got Chris. So look at our schedule. We are not having it easy. So that is why we needed to pull this one off, especially since that was a division rival. Because we still, I mean, yeah, we went to the Super Bowl. It's not a surefire thing, though, that we're going to just reclaim the AFC South here in Season 2 just because we won the AFC last year. So, if we want to run it back, we still got to take it one game at a time, and we still got to play like we're underdogs in some of these, and that will definitely happen in our next game. And I think Tank Bixby is going to be out for a while. Yeah. Not too worried about that as long as ETN stays healthy, but so we got Chris coming up, our first home game. Our fans are going to be excited. We're 2-0. I don't think he's played his Week 2 game yet, but I know he beat Chris. He pulled off the upset in Week 1 against Chris, so we don't want to take him lightly. Of course, we're never going to take him lightly. He was our competition in that AFC Championship game, so he obviously had to have a great season to get that far. And, I mean, the other thing I'm worried about is I know, like, after Week 10, things start to lighten up a little for us. But then at the very end of the season, if we don't have it on lockdown, we have to play against Cave at Week 18. I always notice when I'm playing him. So we play him Week 18, and hopefully both of us have our divisions on lockdown by then. Right now, so far, so good for me, 2-0. But, like, we got a gauntlet coming up here. So we can't lose any time. Chris, by the way, starting the season 0-2 because he took the loss to Dave. That was an amazing game to watch. And then there was the game that he played this just last night against Matt. and Matt ended up winning that one. So now he's got to play Robo coming up week 3. So Chris might actually start off 0-3, and that would be a Super Bowl hangover if I've ever seen one. But so far, we have not hit our Super Bowl hangover in Duval County. Well, we haven't been back home in Duval County yet, but we will be next week, and it will be a tough game. We got to keep our head. I would say we got to keep our heads up, but we also got to keep our heads down and keep pounding. So this is your boy J Bob signing off, saying see you next time from League of Ordinary Gentlemen. Have a great weekend, everyone.